You saw it. You just saw it. You just saw it.
From your perspective.
Oh, hell yeah, 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 yeah. Right there, right on the money. Right on the money. Right on the money. Right on the money.
Why do you think people keep
Right on the money. Say, well, I couldn't hear you.
Why do you think people... Oh, what's up?
Let me sit down, bro. I'm sorry. What?
I was just asking why you think he's so often so underestimated.
Because nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows how hard he works. Nobody knows really how good he truly is. You know what I mean? Volkan might be slow. He might not look marketable and stuff, but the boy has heart. He's, you know, he's tough. He's super tough. You know, and he was my main training partner for all of my last fights for the last year and a half. And he took my shots and I didn't drop him. And like I kicked him upside the head a couple of times and he didn't drop. Punched him square in his face and he didn't drop. Volkan is tough. People don't understand how tough he really is.
So talk to us. What are you doing here? Because a lot of people believe you're here, possibly in the capacity to have a look at the fight, to be a part of it. How did you first get invited to the event?
Well, anytime I wanted to come to this, who wouldn't want to come to this fight, you know? But I'm here just to be a fan. This time I get to come to the fight live and watch, you know, two legends duke it out. You know what I mean? And this is a rivalry that I haven't seen anything like this in a long time since Tito and Ken. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited to sit back and actually watch a fight from a fan's point of view instead of like, you know, a fighter's point of view.
Does being here with such a focus on your division give you that edge to
No,
come back and win again?
no. I'm a fan. I retired for a reason.
Are you enjoying post-retirement?
Hell yeah. I love it. Getting fat and happy. That's what most people do when they retire.
Do you train at all, either for league?
Yeah, I train, but I do Orange Theory. A lot of running, stuff like that, you know. Yeah. People don't realize, everybody thought my cardio was crap, but that was because every time I threw a punch or a kick, it was like 100%. But I like to run. I like to run a lot.
Did you ever work with Volkan on this?
A little bit. I worked with him some. I told him what to do. I said, when Jimmy comes your way, you got to lay it on him first. Don't let him get off. I said, if Jimmy is faster than you, but he's not as strong as you. I said, you know, whenever I fought him, I let him know right off the bat. The first punch, it almost took him out. And then whenever Jimmy threw a punch, I countered. Whenever Jimmy threw a kick, I countered. So I always let Jimmy know that no matter what he did, I was there. And I told Volkan, just go at him. He'll get him.
By the way, while you're here, are you going to peek at the Rams and say hello there? I know it's your favorite team.
Nah.
Training camp now?
Ain't worried about all that. I'm just enjoying life right now, man. That's all, buddy.
Is it possible that if John Jones wins?
No. No, you go. Yeah, if John Jones wins, will I come back or something?
No. I was going to say, will you go for a run on the beach? No chance.
Nah.
What was that social media post? Sorry.
I was just being here. You feel the edge, because I think you were alluding to this. You tweeted like, oh, you know, I might have to show these guys I'm getting the edge. You said,
That was just me being a little cocky. You know, Gus threw what? Probably 5-10 uppercuts just to put Glover out. I threw one. I was just kind of busting his balls a little bit, just saying, you know, you need 10 bullets. All I need is one. And just messing with people, having fun.
being here, you don't feel the itch at all. You don't miss it.
I just feel like I'm at home. That's it. You know, I feel so relaxed here. I'm having a blast. The fans still love me, thank God. Everybody still respects me for the most part, so I'm cool.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis now? What's your life?
Nothing. I really don't do anything. I chill, I travel, I make sure my company's going well, you know, and yeah.
What is your company?
It's called Farm Meds. It's up in Canada. We do medicinal marijuana. You know, we're doing it all for the right reasons, though. It's not about the money. Money's gonna come, money's gonna go, but we'd rather help society out the right way instead of trying to put pills and all that other stuff in their body, you know, and help them the right way.
How'd you get into that?
How did I get into it?
Yeah.
My partner Paul Bernier. You know, he's from Canada. He's actually the main man, and I met him through one of my great friends, Rodney Brewer, and we just clicked from day one. And he allowed me to invest in the company and have some ownership in it. So that's what it is.
Is that what you were referring to in Buffalo when you said that you had other things?
No, not really. But I have other things going on too that are big, you know what I mean? But nothing's gonna be bigger than helping the world out with like illnesses and things like that, making it a better place like that.
Any other things?
You always trying to get the inside scoop, bro. Nah, that's G14 classified.
Jimmy was supposed to possibly have the next title shot. Do you think Volkan should possibly?
He deserves it at this point. He deserves it. Gus has had 2 title shots. I had 2 title shots. They need some new blood in there. You know what I mean? And Volkan is definitely making waves now, especially after beating Jimmy the way that he did. I knocked Jimmy out in the second round. Volkan just did it in what, like 2 minutes, something like that. He made me look bad, you know. And y'all don't understand how excited I am for Volkan right now. Volkan works very, very hard. From the moment he signed his contract to get into the UFC, I have never seen anybody work hard as he has. I mean, every day in the gym, he will come there and push himself to the max every single day. Ever since his first fight with OSP, he's been in the gym nonstop. He might take a week off. I mean, he's literally back in the gym going hard.
You fought some of the toughest guys in the division. How does he compare to the guys like DC and some of the top guys in the division?
Volkan?
Yeah.
He definitely can punch with them. His wrestling he's solid. He's solid. He might not be that athletic, but nobody can beat him when it comes to heart. Somebody getting their ass whooped. Huh? I do. I think John is gonna finish DC this time. That's just what I expect. You know, John didn't even perform at the best of his ability the first time they fought. You know what I mean? We all know that. And kind of toyed with DC. I think right now John has a lot to prove, and he's gonna do his best to prove it. But DC has a lot to prove too. But I'm not like just counting DC out, because he definitely can beat John. But I just don't see him beating John overall, though. You know what I'm saying?
You spoke to both men yesterday. Didn't you at some point you were able to come up, say hi, say that you were there? What exactly did you say to John?
I told John good luck. He looks like a machine right now. He looks amazing. And I said the same thing to DC. I said, man, you look great. This is the best shape I've ever seen you in. Go out there and get it. You know what I mean? So I wish both of them the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any animosity with either one of them. Like I said, I'm a fan, so I want both of them to go out there and do their best and just give the fans a show.
Have you seen the matchmakers or Dana while you've been on this trip?
Nah, nobody.
And at all, do they, I mean, we ask you, but do they ever ask you about
No.
just even like a feeler or?
No, if I hit up Dana, it's just like to say what's up. You know what I mean? He'll write me sometimes. I write him. Yeah. Everybody's dude. Whenever I said I was done, they sent my termination papers 3 days later. You know what I mean? Sometimes UFC will, hold on to your contract until and let it ride out. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they respected me and they let me go. So I have nothing but respect for them for that.
Not even when you did the tweet, nothing came.
No, nothing. Nothing came from anybody except you guys. That's it.
Just to clarify, this business in Canada, your involvement is merely an ownership stake?
Say what now?
The business in Canada, your involvement is just an ownership stake?
I can't hear you that good.
The business in Canada that you have,
Yeah.
your involvement is merely ownership.
It's everything. I'm involved with all of it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm involved with all of it.
What do they require you to do? What do you have to do?
Everything.
For example,
I ain't gonna tell you all my secrets and stuff, man.
are you trying to bring this business to the United States?
Well, right now the company is based in Canada, so we got to make sure the home turf is safe. You know what I'm saying, and stable. So after that, then we will probably expand. But right now we got to make sure the home team is doing good.
Despite the business being based in Canada, was there any concern or hesitation due to the current administration's stance on marijuana legalization? Was there any consideration or hesitation in getting involved?
No, I never hesitate on. If I make up my mind, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about what Uncle Sam could say or anybody else. This is something I truly believe in. I've seen what this can do for somebody. I have somebody close to me that has, dealing with cancer. I've seen them take 10 pills every 3 or 4 hours or whatever. The aches and pains and the sickness might go away for very little, but they still feel bad. I've seen them take a hit All of a sudden, 10 minutes later, they're like, man, I don't feel nothing. I feel great. I'm ready to go and run. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm like, that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? I don't want to see. I know, you know, they're giving you poison to kill poison, but your body can only take so much, you know, of all that BS they're putting in your system. So I'd rather, you know, do something that's actually positive like that for society.
You mentioned how you got out of the game and you didn't like getting hit in the head. You shared a pretty crazy article about how 99% of football players who donated their brain were diagnosed with CTE. Do you feel like in this position that you're in now, it's important to sort of spread the message of the research and the importance of finding out more about this in the game of MMA?
Yeah, it's very important for everybody to know how serious, you know, CTE is. Think about it, bro. The football players have helmets on. The helmets have, you know, little cushioning or whatever, you know, on the inside. We're hitting each other with 4-ounce gloves. That's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but we do it. And we know what we're signing up for, but I don't think a lot of people seriously think about the long-term effects of it. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the reasons why I got out. I just don't want to even really put myself in that situation. You know, whenever, you know, I get older and I have, you know, with kids and stuff, I want to be able to talk and run around and play with my kids. You know what I mean? Not barely can pick them up or in a wheelchair and can't really move or talk straight. You know what I mean? I want to be able to enjoy myself like that. So I just had to get out.
Anthony, you mentioned that was one of the reasons. Do you feel like it affects?
No, I feel fine. I didn't take much damage in my career. You know, I was probably one of the guys in UFC history or light heavyweight history that didn't really get hit during a fight. I really didn't get hit much during training, but that's just me.
More of people that you saw in the sport?
Just overall, the information that you get, period, just from CTE, the people playing football, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they have on equipment and they still getting dinged around in the head. You know, a lot of fighters or a lot of people don't think about what these fighters go through. They just think about, you know, what our bodies go through and not really what our brain goes through.
Were you at a point where you were retired, even if that marijuana business opportunity happened?
Yeah. I mean, I still, you know, respect, you know, MMA. You know, I have to. You know, it's two guys going out there putting it on the line. I respect any warrior like that. It was just time to move on to something different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does that in life. You know, you do something and you know you want to do something greater, so you move on to what's next. You know, so that was my time. It was my time to do that.
What was the key thing that made you decide, well, right now I'm going to do it? I know there's many.
My heart. It was just like, dude, I'm tired of getting up early in the morning, doing all this dieting, running, you know, sweating like a dog, and yeah, I've been an athlete since I was 8 years old in the gym, and you know, going from place to place, competing in something. It wears you out. It burns you out.
For your own peace of mind, I mean, followed up with doctors, you know, the cognitive testing, and do you feel like you exited in good health?
Yeah. Yep. Everything was good. So no complaints from anybody. I felt I got out at the right time, and the doctors felt I did the right thing too. Thank you. All right, thank you guys.